I'm just getting on, dog. This dog. Look at Sami Zayn looking at the title, y'all. Sami Zayn's looking at the title. Dog, this is beyond trash, bro. This is probably the worst SmackDown I've seen. This is why I didn't look at it, both of them holding the title. Both of them holding the title. Cody Rhodes needs to be far away as possible from the Undisputed Championship. Braun Breaker beats up Sami Zayn. Do you know what that means, y'all? That means whoever gets beat up on either Crackdown or Raw, what's going to happen the next week? You guessed it. They're going to go over on the pay-per-view. So we're going to have Sami Zayn go over at the Royal Crumble, the Royal Fumble, the Royal Stumble and Bumble. This was one of the worst episodes of SmackDown, Crackdown, I've ever seen. And y'all, this is why I never put the show over completely. When they did a good job, it was like, all right, bet. All right, Crackdown wasn't boring me to death. It bored me to close to death, but didn't completely bore me to death. Crackdown turns around and this is how you get people excited for the Royal Rumble. This tape trash. In what world you go overseas and you can't draw? In what world? We're going to pull up the exhibits. You can literally play a full court of basketball in some of them sections in the Bamboo Stadium. Let me say what's up with the chat. I'm just a little annoyed. Do y'all understand? It's Friday night. And I'm spending my Friday night watching a tape Crackdown, and I got to deal with the Royal Rumble where you're going to have AJ Styles get jobbed out. You're going to have Sami Zayn get overbooked. You're going to have a women's Rumble match that's going to be the worst women's Rumble match of all time. You're going to have a men's Rumble match that I don't see any way this is going to be fire, dog. I can't see it. Bobby Monsoon turns to Stevie Wonder tomorrow at 2 p.m. because I can't see it. We got to holler at the chat one time, man. Of course, the usual suspects in the building. Sir Smoke a Lot. Gregory. My man, Sir Smoke a Lot, man. You might got it, man, Sir Smoke a Lot. You might go through a QP after this weekend, bro. That's how stressed you're going to be even tuning into the Royal Crumble, man. My man, Gregory in the building. Chris Collins was popping. Fearfully confident. My man Dre in the building. Oh, we got everybody in the building. Yo, shout out to everybody in the building. Jordan in the building. Man, Preston in the building was popping. My man Sean in the building. Danny, y'all. We Rando Mac. Edit by Michelle. Oh, official Ray. New generation. Damn, I see everybody in the building. Yo, what's up, y'all? Tay-Tay. What's up, Tay-Tay? Oh, no, that's Tay-Tay 2 Wavy. What's up, bro? Yo, man, what's up, yo? My bad if I miss you. Billy Felicia, what's poppin', yo? Dog, I cannot believe this, dog. Like, Crackdown was the level of boredom this show. I never seen a show with absolutely no storylines. Can you believe that we had a half hour of entrances tonight? Think about it. 2 entrances of Randy Orton. 2 entrances of Jey Uso, 2 entrances of Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes, and the second entrance he ran out. We had a half hour of entrances tonight. This is uncalled for. Now, I don't know what y'all want from me tonight, but if you want for me to break down Johnny Gargano versus Axiom, he finally got his mask back, great. What you want me to break down? Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss versus Roxanne Perez and Liv Morgan in a match that means absolutely nothing. I'm sorry. We're going to skip that trash. And we're going to talk about how people like me, C-Jax, Hills, BC Amplified, Crit Man, the Hater, we're going to talk about how there's a lot of creators I'm missing, bro. Let's talk comebacks. there's a lot of creators that I'm missing. We're going to talk about how people been online complaining. Paula Vick says the internet's not real. Somebody go ask Triple H, is Roman Reigns real? Exhibit A, y'all. Oh my God! Of course, man. The botching is contagious, man. Hold on, let me get this together, man. They really, fucking Paula Vick, man, botched my Exhibit A, man. Hold on, I got y'all, man. All right, bet. Exhibit A. Hold on, damn. Now we're oh my God, I can't even. Hold on, let me see something. Hold on. All right, there we go. Paula Vick, you can't stop me. Exhibit A. Oh my God. Before we get into Exhibit A, speaking of Paula Vick, we got Triple GPT in the building with a $10 bob. Oh my God. Am I bugging? This dude says nice little 10 out of 10 warm up for the fumble. I think Stretch Armstrong will be surprised. My money is on the new Saudi wrestler. What? Yo, Triple GPT, he wrote a prompt for Paula Vick saying the new Saudi wrestler wins the Royal Rumble. I promise you, I'm getting banned if that happens. So Triple GPT, good looking for the 10. That might be the last 10 you send me. I'm getting banned. If that Saudi wrestler wins that Royal Rumble, trust me, don't even worry about it, y'all. Don't even worry about it, man. I'm apologizing in advance. I'm getting banned. We gotta watch it, man. Sometimes with Triple GPT, he puts these things out there. Paula Vick literally says that's a great idea. Roman Reigns says creative has failed to create new stars. He went on ESPN. I'm going to show y'all, man. He went on ESPN, dog. He literally said it. Creative has failed to create new stars. Let me find it for you real quick so we can get exactly what he said. Hold on, man. I'm going to play this real quick. We're going to hear exactly what bro said. This is Roman Reigns. This is the tribal chief. The you know the guy that saved the WWE in 2020? Yeah, that guy. Man. Hold, let me see if I could, hold on. Yeah, let me find that.
There's a mindset of that, you know, but to be completely honest and transparent here, you know, 2 years ago, it all changed around and, you know, what I've been doing out there hasn't exactly been the same of what I've done before. And the way I look at it is, I'm a generous tribal chief. I give the people plenty of time. These young talent, they say we hog all the TV time. You know what I mean? They'll complain about one thing, and then I leave an opening. I give them plenty of space to create, you know, whatever type of superstardom they want. Get over, kids. Yeah. Get over. You know what I mean? And we're 2 years here now. And we haven't advanced. We haven't evolved. You know what I mean? We have great leadership. And Nick Khan, God bless him. What a businessman. He's.
Think about this, y'all. Think about this. I got some good people in the chat. No one's slow, Paula Vick. No one's slow. You mean to tell me Roman Reigns? People are telling me, man, he was in character, Bobby Monsoon. Oh, really? So you mean to tell me he's just going to shout out Nick Khan and not Paula Vick, the head of creative? He obviously doesn't think he's doing a good job. Nick Khan is the business guy. Nick Khan is the reason we got 100,000 ads, 100,000 sponsorships. Shout out to Nick Khan. He has an impossible job. Nick Khan has a job that's equivalent to going to Spirit Airlines and expecting them to take you to the first class flight to the moon. On Spirit, it's impossible to get WWE and TKO out of $3 billion of debt. So he's trying to do everything he can so they don't fall into debt. The creative is on Paul Levesque. He has done absolutely nothing since Roman Reigns saved WWE in 2020. Absolutely nothing. It's not even close.
He's a genius, but we have to be able to keep up with that creatively. And that's why people like me, people who are striving to be the very best, the greatest, the GOATs, the MJs, I just can't sit around and see mediocrity. Not when I set it up for every.
It's mediocre. What is he talking about, Bobby Monsoon? Dog, chat, have y'all seen Crackdown tonight? This was a complete snooze fest. This is exactly what he's talking about. You're in Saudi Arabia. People are walking out the building because this show is trash truck juice. This show stinks. And it's sad, dog. And it's if you want to say people in the chat don't know what they're talking about, cool. You want to say the content creators don't know what they're talking about, cool. Are you really going to say somebody like Roman Reigns don't know what he's talking about? Your top guy in your company, the number one draw in your company? Bro, I don't know one person who looked at this show tonight and thought it was a great go home show. Go home used to mean we're about to go home. We're about to go to Royal Rumble. We're excited for the Royal Rumble. Now go home means go home. Don't buy a ticket. Go home. Matter of fact, it needs to be go to sleep show. Go home? No, it's no home to go to. Go home. If you're a WWE fan, you're homeless. Shout out to Triple GPT. He said Roman will pay for what he said tomorrow. Yo, that's hilarious. Did you see when they, shout out to Wick for the $10. Did you see when they put Breaker #1? Oh, yeah. I seen that, Wick. Did you see when they put Breaker #1 entrant during Fraxium intro that later got Camel Toe Priest as #1 with Truth? Talk about gay stuff. Oh, damn, I didn't see that Truth joint. Nah, that's crazy, bro. This is crazy, man. Yeah, Spider-Man. Damian Priest, he's a jobber, man. Camel Toe, his pants is tight. He might walk past you if you're on a flight. Spider-Man. Dog, this is crazy, man. Oh, yeah. Huh. And it doesn't end there. Yo, y'all, look at this chat. Look at this. If anyone doesn't know, if you've been living under a rock, no pun intended, this is Dwayne Johnson's daughter. She's leaving from WWE. She's leaving? You mean to tell me you done blew away the guy that's on the board of TKO, his daughter? Oh my God, it's going to be somebody's paying for this. Why would Ava leave? If she was going through something, she could have took a step back. Her father is on the board at TKO. People could say it's a conversation that Ava is actually above Paul Levesque. This is a sign. This is the third strike, Mr. Triple H. The first one was when you played with The Rock and he came back to up your ticket sales. You didn't want to get with the program, so he left you hanging at WrestleMania 42. The second one, playing with that guy Roman Reigns. Then he went on Pat McAfee's show and he had to expose the creative. Part 3, Ava's leaving NXT. The walls are closing in. The walls are closing in. I guarantee you, we got to pay close attention to this. We all got kids. You mean to tell me, not we all got kids, some of us don't, but yo, the people that got kids, you got sons, you got daughters. We love our kids to death. Your kid call you up, man, I can't do it, man. I'm out. I'm not renewing my contract. What? And I'm the board of TKO, and we're already $3 billion in debt, and Crackdown can't hit 1 million views? What? Oh, no. Somebody has to pay for this. Somebody has to pay for this, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, man. Sir Yeetus, what's up, bro? I would not mind if Roman wins the Rumble. I ain't gonna lie, he's not winning after saying that. Say Paul Levesque gonna make sure. I'm interested to see how Roman's gonna be booked on a Rumble, but I know he won't be raising his hand after the words he said, bro. Trust me. It's some internal battling going on, man. The Rock daughter left. Why would you leave? Your dad is on the board. Do you understand how bad it has to be when your dad is on the board of TKO and you still leave? You leave. You don't have to leave. She could have got any type of position she wanted. She left. I don't know, man. Oh, Vader said Chris Jericho will return tomorrow. Damn, man, crazy. Denny said, plus all the good stars are retiring. Yeah, AJ Styles. Oh, man, that's a bad one, man. I think we need to watch this, dog. Damn, 5597 says people used to be hyped for the Rumble. Lazy love. Yeah, yo, remember what the Royal Rumble used to be? Oh, man, the Royal Rumble, I'm hyped, dog. This is a snooze fest. This is the go-home show. You're in Saudi Arabia, right? You would think Saudi Arabia, you'll have this crazy turnout. This crazy let's go to this first. Before we go to that. A spoiler alert, Brian Breaker's the #1 entrant. Or how you know that? Because we got idiots working in the production truck. Hey, Des Morris. You made a mistake. You clicked the button and you ruined the first entrance. So now they have to switch it up. I'm pretty sure they're gonna switch it up. If they don't, Lazy Levesque will strike again.
La 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 Lazy Levesque. The booking is poo.
No, honestly, dog. Now I'm about to snap, bro. How stupid you gotta be? Can you tell me in the chat how incompetent you have to be to say, "Oopsie, I just made a mistake, and I just let the world know that Brian Breaker's the first entrant." Dog, it's almost like, what? This is Crackdown. This is the worst show in the world. How do you get that mixed up with the Royal Rumble? Yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie, dog. The laziness, the incompetent, the level of incompetence in this company is alarming. But this is what they get. Because I don't even think about this, y'all. We got Fraxium on Crackdown, but we got the Street Profits. They were supposed to be on NXT. I guess they changed their mind about that. Fraxium over the Street Profits. Braun Breaker. Oh, y'all can't even see it. Let me take myself off here real quick. Braun Breaker, the #1 entrant. I am going to snap if I hear Braun Breaker music come on, bro. If they're gonna be that lazy and creative to not even change it, did not care to switch it up one bit, like we haven't seen this on social media, I'm going to snap. And if you ask me, Braun Breaker's not winning. If Braun Breaker won, I ain't gonna lie. I'm the men's rumble. I'm like, it was probably boring or it was whatever, but the right person won. Braun Breaker, you're going to be #1 entrant, and you're going to be in there for over an hour? I don't know, man. That's a stretch if they have him winning. Zip it, A. Yo, Gregory said Braun Faker. That's crazy. Man, standing still outdoors. Imagine they botch and have the winner banner. Oh, my God, bro. Yo, who said that? Standing still outdoors, bro. Do you know how close they was to botching that? They were this close. The winner of the Royal Rumble, Braun Breaker. This is crazy, dog. This is crazy, man. Yo, let me tell you something, dog. This has to be the worst. Hold, let me see if I can find it, man. Damn, bro. Like, I never seen. Yo, listen, y'all remember this? Remember when Adam Pearce told Finn Balor, it's no more spots left. All the spots are taken. Hold on. We got Sir Yeetus with the super chat. It annoys me. Paul Levesque announced the entrance. The surprise is the point of the Rumble. First, we're not, Yeetus. First, we're not getting a surprise because they're in Saudi Arabia. So everybody had to announce that they declared for the Royal Rumble. Now we're not getting a surprise because somebody is asleep in the production truck. Good looking for the $5, but I agree with that. But do you remember? When Finn Balor said he was told there was no more interest in the Royal Rumble. And now look at this. Somebody actually made this. I don't know why. This would have been fire if this was actually the Rumble promo. If you old school and you remember Rumble 91, 92 in the early 90s, bro, you remember when you see that Rumble logo, you know what that is. So it's fire vintage. But look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No more spots left, Finn Balor. What? They're missing what? Brock Lesnar and maybe, let's just say maybe one, the Saudi Arabia Bull and maybe 2 other people, dog. Okay, that's 14. You still have 15 other superstars, and you mean to tell me there was no room for Finn Balor? Why even have Finn Balor on the roster taking up space? What are we doing? Look at this Women's Royal Rumble. Straight trash truck juice. Think about it. Roxanne Perez wins, nobody cares. Jordan Grace, nobody cares. Becky Lynch, nobody cares. Io, Rhea Ripley, nobody cares. Liv Morgan, Bayley, Charlotte Flair. Dog, I don't see one winner that's gonna win that anybody would care outside of Bianca Belair. And Bianca Belair, because we missed her, man. We Bianca Belair presence is missed so much, y'all don't even know, man. Bianca Belair is missed so much in the women's division. I never seen the women's division this weak. And we got potential. Liv Morgan, a superstar. Rhea, a superstar. Io, a superstar. Charlotte's a superstar. Bayley, Becky, dog. These are all superstars right here. All in the worst creative positions in their life. All in the worst storylines of their life. Except for maybe, I might could give Becky some. Becky been kind of cooking here and there. Sometimes Becky cringe, but she cuts great promos. She told that Maxine Dupree story pretty well. Becky been doing kind of cool, but my God, bro. Let me see who we got, man. Chris Collins said, honestly, wish it didn't happen. More people would tune in for Collision. Nah, that's a fact. Phoenix Nice says, yo, Bobby, we appreciate you watching this crap so we don't have to. Triple Pitch is the biggest mark for himself. He has ruined WWE forever. Nah, that's a fact, bro. Forever. WWE Universe going crazy. Felicia said, I don't know what to say. My man Rando Max said, Bianca, hell, even Tony Storm should win the Rumble. Yeah, man. They need to do something, dog. They need to do something. They don't even have Alexa Bliss on here, man. Like, Alexa Bliss, one of the biggest superstars you got, forget her on the card. And, yo, look at this, man. First, because we going to be fair. Damn, I thought I saved the picture. Damn, nah, I did. Oh, yeah, we going to be fair, y'all. Look at this. I'm going to be fair. Look at this. This was the beginning of Crackdown. This was the beginning of Crackdown, y'all. This was the beginning of Crackdown. Looks like a jumping show, right? Looks like a good crowd, right? Do you understand? Like, look at this. Because people, when I show pictures like this, right? People might just say, oh, yo, man, no, the doors just open up. The doors just open up. Man, it was a packed house. Oh, really? Oh, really? Can somebody explain this one then? Somebody explain this. Dog, this show sucks so bad. People are leaving out. You're in Saudi Arabia. You can't do nothing overseas. Look at this. Look at that whole section left. The whole section left. You can play a full court basketball in that section right there. Literally. And you don't got to worry about tripping over nobody. This thing was sold out, though. Sold out for the crickets. Yo, y'all, literally. I've heard more noise at Chuck E. Cheese than what I'm hearing right now. All I hear is kids. Yay, let's play basketball. Yay, the pizza's gone. Yay, Chuck E. Cheese. Oh, the cheese gone. Yeah. I heard more noise at Chuck E. Cheese than what I'm hearing right now. Listen. She hears every single conversation. She heard what the guy ordered at the concession stand. She heard the guy starting up his car in the parking lot. You can hear everything in this stadium right now. She heard all them kids. You can't make this up. Dog, this show, and look at it, this is a content creator. He was talking about it. Yo, now look, y'all, this is not anybody that hates WWE or is critical of WWE. This guy actually likes WWE. This guy calls it down the middle. This guy actually spends money and gets some good tickets. He's in with the wrestlers. He can't even hide it no more. He's like, yo, bro, dog, I don't know what's going on.
Having a good time. The thing is, there was a point early on where that whole section, I think it's called RC3, was bouncing up and down. And then the commercials killed the entire vibe and just ruined it. But the stage surprised, having a good time. The thing is, there was a point early on where that whole section, I think it's called RC3.
I never heard a stadium this quiet. This is the show before the Royal Rumble. This is what exhibit we on here? A, B, C, D, E, F, G? Dog, you got mad exhibits of just like, dog, look at this. I don't want to hear anyone say that was the beginning of the show. Look at this. Dog, AEW could bring Rampage back right now and will have more fans than this, bro. Look at this. You're in Saudi Arabia. You're in a brand new stadium. You have Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso. Dog, I promise you, I had more people at my family reunion than what they had at Crackdown after dog, they left. People literally left. Look at this. This is sad. This is sad, dog. It's just, yo, you cannot make this up. The Royal Fumble, the bamboo stick. Yo, the bamboo sticks. Maybe that's why they made it with the bamboo sticks, man. They don't have to worry about too many people. 30,000 seat stadium, but only 30 people showing up. Yo, this is ugly, dog. This is nasty work. Once again, this is WWE. You're in Saudi Arabia. This is the epitome of not being able to draw. This is disgusting. People are, and if you watch this show, let me know in the chat. Did anyone watch it? What's the first thing Michael Cole said? Yo, hold on, bro. Hold on. Yo, if anyone watched this show, dog, what was the first thing Michael Cole said when the show came on? Oh, people are coming in late. What? Are you serious? People are coming in late. I honestly think WWE had everybody file in for the beginning of the show. I don't even know, dog. I don't even see how people just leave. I can't even give WWE an excuse of how this happens. Hold on, bro. Let me try to. Dog, this dude said people are coming in late. Are you serious, Michael Cole? That's the excuse. That's the only excuse you have. People are coming in late. Well, how late? 3 hours late? Mufu says hypomania. I watched this snooze. Yeah, yo, red dark side. This is a fact, bro. Yeah, Sir Smoke a lot. Excuses, bro. Oh my God. Bro, fearfully confident just says something diabolical, bro. This dude said even the slaves left. That was diabolical, bro. My God. More like they left early. How much are them tickets? The camels were blocking the road. Yo, now the tickets are not even that expensive. I was looking them up. I don't know if the conversion rate to USD, but it looked like they wasn't even that expensive. But dog, oh my God, this is an embarrassment, dog. You know when the green shirt guy, dog, he didn't even bother showing up. The green I think he was there too. Damn, I should have saved that video, bro. The green shirt guy was there, didn't even bother showing up. This is sad, man. Seriously, dog. Like, I can't believe this, man. Well, I actually can't believe this. This is the worst show on TV. Man, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It literally doesn't stop there. We got this dude. We got the boy who cried wolf. He's trying to save from the botch. Now, I wonder if they're still going to have him come out or not. Listen to what he says, bro.
In this Royal Rumble, I promise.
So who's gonna win?
I'm telling you, I'm not going to be in this Royal Rumble. I'm telling you, I'm not. Look at me. I'm not going to be in this Royal Rumble. I promise.
So who's gonna win?
Now he's saying he's not going to be in the Royal Rumble, y'all. It's like I might gotta do it one time, man. I gotta hold on, man. Hold on, bro. I gotta know, man. Is Seth Rollins capping, y'all? Should we believe Seth Rollins this time that he's not gonna be in the Royal Rumble? Seth Rollins, are you gonna go this far? See, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I don't got Seth Rollins being that stupid. That's me personally. I honestly, I thought he was gonna be in the Royal Rumble, but for him to take it this far, he's promising, he's swearing on everything. Hold on, let me put this in a poll. Will Seth be in the Rumble? I need to know, y'all. Is Seth going to try to pull another ruse that is going to fall so flat? It's going to fall flat as a pancake if he even attempts to try to pull another ruse like this. Listen to what he's
telling you. I'm not going to be in this Royal Rumble. I'm telling you, I'm not. Look at me. I'm not going to be in this Royal Rumble. I promise.
So
I
who's
promise.
gonna win?
I'm telling you, I'm not.
Yo, I don't know whether to believe him or not, but Seth Rollins is a very intelligent person. If he shows up, the response on the internet is going to be, oh my God, it didn't work. It worked 2 times, Seth. It won't work a 3rd time. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, I'm just an idiot. I don't see no way anyone is believing this guy, dog. I'm sorry, bro. I just don't see it. You gonna come to the Royal Rumble? It's like, are you, dog, is creative really this slow? Is creative really this deaf? Does creative know how to read? Are they illiterate? They can't read the room? To know that, dog, everybody online will be like, oh my God, bro. First you're the boy who cried wolf. Then you're Jim Carrey, liar, liar. Then it's like you done ran out of all chances. He's already at that point. He's trying to save face. I'm not going to be at the Royal Rumble. Look at me. I'm not coming to the Royal Rumble. We'll see, man. We'll see. Hey, Bobby. Big fan from India. Yo, what's up? Shout out India, man. Shout out to India. Jolie, no way, bro. No way, bro. He owed a show. Yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. Taking the brace off tomorrow. Does he have the brace on in this joint? Nah, he ain't got the brace on. Unless I don't know, man. I don't if he. Oh my God. The thing is, he doesn't need to do this. If he's actually going to be at the Rumble, the first thing Seth Rollins should have did was not be on ESPN. Completely avoid any interviews, anything. Man, this is a bad draw, man. Seriously, dog. Hopefully Seth, man. Look at all the comments too, dog. Hold on, let me see. No one believes this guy, dog. Burn it down. Look, nobody believes this guy, bro. I forgot Cena did this, bro. Oh my God, man. See, I forgot some of the crap Cena was doing. But yo, nobody believes this guy, man. Damn, the poll is going. We're gonna let the poll go for 2 more minutes, man. Just put the chips in the bag. Bro, I don't. God, man. Yo, this will be so embarrassing if Seth Rollins really tries to pull this off, dog. Seth Rollins, you might be really at the end of your career if you cannot read the room and if you show up to this Royal Rumble. They need to call a few audibles. The first audible, Braun Breaker doesn't need to go first. You need to have him at 15 or 16. The second, if you wanted Seth Rollins to come through, he needs to not be coming to the Royal Rumble at all. Have him come the next night at Raw. Figure something else out but him being at the Royal Rumble. I don't care if he even messes up Braun Breaker chance. He cannot show his face at the Royal Rumble, dog. After promising, swearing, I swear. Man, Seth Rollins, you better watch it, bro. Your ass gonna get struck by lightning. Keep promising. I swear to strike me by lightning right now. It'll happen, Seth Rollins. The boy who cried wolf, man. My God, dog. Yo, we got the poll jumping, man. I'm gonna see what the poll is saying, man. I'm gonna see what the poll is saying. Hold on, let me read this. I'll be watching in. Hold on, let me see. Somebody said cap and gal. Oh, cap it down. I will be watching the WrestleHam match over the fumble. I know Collision will be better. Perfect if Ciampa wins the belt to prove Triple K wrong. We're going to talk about that too, dog. We're going to talk about Ciampa, man. Hold on, let me see this poll. The poll was jumping. There's 71%. Dog, everyone thinks this dude is cap. 71% says Seth Rollins, burn it down, yay! Everybody online, boo! Come on, Seth, dog. You gotta do better than this, bro. Seriously, dog. You gotta do better than this, man. Somebody needs to tell this guy it's just not gonna work, man. Speaking of returns, somebody put out this AI pic of. I know some people think that John Cena's coming after. John Cena will not be returning. Chris Jericho will not be returning, and I don't think Paige is returning either. Bianca Belair, I think is the only person that's returning. Probably gonna go over. She's probably gonna be number 30. That's the only thing that makes sense. 100% John's not coming back. 99% Chris Jericho's not. Paige. I don't even care if Paige. No one's popping for Paige. I see Paige and I turn the page. No one's gonna say Paige is back. Yay! No one. Dog. Who cares, bro? So yeah, man. We'll see what happens with that, man. God, the Royal Rumble's bad, man. But we got my man Zack Ryder. You might as well call him Zack Ryder now because the push he was getting. Why do we have Fraxium on us Crackdown and not Zack Ryder? Matt Cardona? Matt Cardona, after what he done in the Indies, right? Being the indie god. Let's see how Triple H books him this year.
Just had a dark match here in Saudi Arabia. And I don't care if it's a independent wrestling show, a dark match, Smackdown. I treat it like it's WrestleMania. I have to. That's just how I That's how I operate. That's how I roll. Man, it's crazy. 5 years ago,
This dude had a dark match. A dark match. Matt Cardona. A dark match? And I think they put Seth Rollins, what's his name? Trick Williams on a dark match too? Two of the best talent you got on Crackdown. Do you understand the stories Matt Cardona could be telling on Crackdown? Do you understand oh my God, how stupid can you be? Does Triple H not watch the Indies? The story he had with Shotzi? Do you know how hard it is to have people talking about an independent storyline? And you think the best utilization for Matt Cardona is to put him in a dark match? Dawg, this makes no sense, bro. All right. I think I read that, John. Hold on, man. Let me see. All right, yo, try to text it to me. Dakota, is Gilbert still alive? That's funny. No trust. You trust people Triple H like me is going outside at night with going outside at night with no socks. Man, this is bad, man. Matt Cardona, dog. Like, come on, bro. Are you serious? You couldn't think of nothing better for Matt Cardona but to put him in a dark match, bro. And if y'all don't know, if a lot of people don't know what he was doing on the Indies, dog, this dude was like having crazy hardcore matches. Crazy matches with, like I said, Shotzi. Why isn't he going with the indie god gimmick? He has gimmicks right there. Like you can't think of nothing. Matt Cardona could get his own self over. Now when you put his name in, all you see is WWE stuff. All the indie stuff he did, now it's just like, dog, this is bad, bro. The failure to know how to utilize talent is one of WWE's biggest problem, y'all. Seriously, man. He better be in the Rumble. Yeah, he gonna be in the Rumble. Street Profits get nothing. Nah, that's a fact. Nah, he gonna be in the Rumble. Oh yeah, my man Jose with the $2. He said my nephew's birthday party was bigger than that. Oh, my man David Garcia, he said, not gonna lie, Rumble stage looked like a bunch of random, unused stage assets smashed together. Yo, good looking for the 5 and good looking Jose. Yeah, dog. This is a bad draw, man. Matt Cardona, man, we gotta learn how to utilize people like Matt Cardona way better. Like, we didn't get Kit Wilson. It's like, God, dog, like, they're not even trying with these shows. That's the biggest thing. You're not even trying. You're not even trying. Oh my God, man. I don't even know where to go from here, man. Seriously, dog. God, this is sad, man. Let me see what else, bro. Hold on. I missed the meme, not to pull this. Yeah. Damn, hold on. It seems like some real heat went on. Hold on.
Team action.
Damn, it seems like Liv Morgan. Hold on. Damn, Liv Morgan and what's her name? Alexa Bliss seems to have some real heat, dog. Y'all see that? I'm gonna play it.
Team action. How Judgment Day.
It looks like Alexa Bliss pulled Liv Morgan's hair, and Liv Morgan really snapped, started throwing there. She really hammer hit Alexa Bliss with a hammer fist. Damn! Did y'all see that? Yo, Ghetto Taco. Yo, Gregory going crazy. Battle of the Stanley P. Yo, you see that joint? Dog, she really hit Alexa Bliss with a hammer fist. Damn, dog. She pulled her hair. Alexa Bliss hit her right in the face. Yo, the morale gotta be low backstage, dog. They're having a straight UFC fight. Nobody knows. Nobody cares. She really hit her right in the face, dog. Damn, yeah, I would love to be a fly on the wall backstage with this, dog. And I think Alexa probably pulled Liv hair because maybe some other friction was going on, man. Felicia said we don't play that. Damn. Yo, it gotta be some heat, dog. Damn, Alexa Bliss. Because she could have just easily kicked out. Damn, bro. You see what happens, Paul Levesque? Now we got cat fights in the middle of the ring. And they could turn this. If I was WWE, I would use this. I will pump some money to the creators to talk about this more and more. Then just, this is a perfect example to build a storyline that will probably be fire. Liv Morgan and Alexa Bliss, that will be fire. That's money right there. They could, I'm telling you right now, WWE could leak little heat, little storylines out. They could literally put money behind this clip and have people talking about it. Are they gonna do it? No. After I talk about this tonight, no one's gonna care. They're missing. This is prime opportunity to build a kind of fire storyline, but it's just like, I don't know, man. Real cat fight for real. Don't do that. Don't pull our hair out. Rhea pulls Io hair and she and she likes it. Yo, my man King in the building. What's up, bro? Bobby, WWE head of creative. Man, I do a hell of a good job. Hold on, did I get OZ says, see the Wrestling Inc. article today, slave labor rumble confirmed. Damn. Wrestling Inc. article, slave labor rumble. Yo, OZ, try to put in the chat, where can I find that at? Do I just hit Wrestling Inc. article? We might gotta touch on that, bro. I want to see what that article's about, man. Good looking for the 5. Felicia said she ain't playing about her hair getting pulled. Handsome Double D said, yo, what's up, Bobby? Smackdown is always ass. I don't even bother. Matt Cardona signed up for that nonsense. Royal Rumble gonna be terrible. Can't wait for the mid segment with some Saudi in it. Nah, facts, bro. Crackdown. Oh my god, dog. I agree with you 100%, man. It's tragic, man. My man King in the building. Alexa Bliss versus Liv Morgan, a Mania level feud. Yeah, yo, Kev, it can be. It can be. But if some storyline is booked, and I'm telling you right now, this could have been something. But maybe the heat is real. It gotta be. You can look at her face. Look at her face, dog. I know it's all blurry, but man, Liv Morgan was not playing no games, dog. Real rap. And I don't know what Alexa Bliss was doing, but man, they should have, if they just rumbled down there, that would have been crack. That would have been fire. Thank you for going live, Bobby. Yeah, man, I'm trying, Jay, man. I know it's a bad joint. Man, this Royal, oh, hold on. Was this it? Oh man, yo, y'all, you see that? You see what the universe does? Damn, we might gotta read this. Yo, Felicia, the bamboo sticks. Okay, I think this was what OZ was talking about. Yo, we gonna have to have an uncomfortable conversation, bro. Seriously. I don't even, bro. I can't even avoid it. It just popped up. So let's just see what it says. Earlier this month emerges from Riyadh's King Abdullah Financial District, showing a stadium-like venue built atop a government-owned parking lot. The district itself is a state-backed banking development in Riyadh, central to Saudi Arabia's 2030 ambitions. As January progressed, more photos and videos appeared online, and the stadium began constructed from scratch just a few weeks, giving fans anticipating Saturday's Royal Rumble frequent updates on the project. Michael Cole remarked on the extraordinary speed of the construction during the opening minutes of this week's Monday Night Raw, telling viewers watching worldwide on Netflix less than a month ago in the parking lot of Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, WWE started building a stadium for Saturday night's Royal Rumble. While framed as an engineering achievement on WWE's broadcast, the phenomenon also raised questions about how such project could be delivered so quickly and whether the conditions under which it was built can be independently assessed. Wow. Shout out to Big Stoke. He paid them Google ads. To be clear, this report is not claiming. This is all alleged. Don't get mad at Bobby Monsoon for reading the article. To be clear, this report is not claiming that abuses occurred during the construction of the Royal Rumble venue. What we tried to answer and could not was whether the conditions under which it was built can be meaningfully assessed. Our questions sent to parties that may have knowledge to speak to that issue went unanswered. I wonder why. Questions sent to several local government organizations and to WWE and its parent company, TKO, the $3 billion of debt, asking about the worker protection policies and whether any safety incidents occurred during the construction, received zero responses. If we received any responses from those parties after publishing this article, will be updated. Man, in Saudi Arabia, construction relies heavily on migrant labor, and despite recent reforms, worker exploitation in the industry continues to be documented by the internal human rights organization, including Amnesty International and the Business and Human Rights Centra. Saudi authorities have acknowledged the issue for recent years, including throughout the nation's policy of forced labor launched in January 2025. The Ministry of Human Resources and Social Development, which the government says intended to improve workplace safety, aligns with labor practices. This is crazy, y'all. Go check this article out, man. Damn, bro. And now look who's showing off again.
Not bad for a month.
Not bad for a month. You think? Not bad for a month. You think? Yo, this dude has completely lost his marbles. Not bad for a month? Dog, you cannot make this up.
Not bad for a month.
You would say, yo, man, y'all did a great job, man. Even I said, yo, they did the bamboo sticks. They did great. Not bad for a month. What would impress you, Paul Levesque? Them do it in 7 days?
Not bad for a month.
Yo, this dude has lost his mind, dog.
When you see the initial concepts of it, it's really hard to picture the size and scope and all the stuff of it and how it'll actually look. I'm excited to go down there and look at it back this way because the city behind it. And as cool as it'll look now, I think even tonight, it's designed for dark. This is pretty cool. Hard to picture that this was like a strip of dirt.
That was a parking lot 35 days ago.
Crazy. It's like when you look back now with the city behind it. And that's from down here, so if you're up top, looking back over that, like the city blends into the city. Royal Rumble spectacle. So 2 nights, Smackdown tonight, Royal Rumble tomorrow. It's gonna be epic.
Yo, bro. Dog, what was epic about tonight? Oh my God, bro. Yo, dog, what was epic about tonight? Can this dude learn anything? This dude needs to read more or something. We have Triple GPT. Start giving him extra vocabulary words other than click, copy, and paste. Other than this is epic. 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 This dude, remember back in the day we used to have CDs and we put it in a CD player and you used to have scratches on it and the record used to scratch. Other than this is epic. Other than this is epic. Other than this is epic. Does this dude know any other phrase in the English dictionary? If I see Paul Levesque, I'm going to throw a Webster dictionary book right at that big bald head. What was epic about Friday night Crackdown but people leaving and the stadium being filled with crickets? What was epic? I cannot, he's saying this with a straight face.
2 nights, Smackdown tonight, Royal Rumble tomorrow. It's going to be epic.
This dude is saying this with a straight, he's not cracking a smile. He's not doing, it's going to be epic. Triple H, what's epic is the people that worked day in and day out. And the best compliment you could give these people is not bad for a month. Man, dog. It's crazy, man. But it's epic. WrestleMania would be triple. WrestleMania. Yo, this dude's a fool, bro. J Dub said WrestleMania would be Triple H versus Paul Levesque. Oh my God. Joe Lee says Paul Levesque, Triple H has ruined Royal Fumble for everyone. Remember how hype we used to be in the Attitude Era? Yo, dog. If y'all don't know, Royal Rumble used to be fire, dog. Even when Vince McMahon won, it was fire, man. Like, I just cannot believe, like, what, yo, it's just like, it's crazy for him to say, this is going to be epic. Then you look at the results of this Rumble, and it's just like, how? What about an empty stadium is epic? What about this is epic? What about this is epic? What about a bunch of seats watching your crappy show is epic? This dude has completely lost whatever brain cells he had left, dog. It's like, is he even watching the show? He didn't, I doubt, there's no way he showed up to Crackdown. It's just no way. We're probably going to see a bunch of retweets, no pictures, still didn't get a picture with Drew McIntyre. Yo, this dude didn't even yo, this is crazy. This dude didn't even retweet Crackdown. Oh my God. Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm calling it. It's January 30th. It's about to be January 31st. I don't think Triple H got 18 months left. Guaranteed. I don't think he has 18 months left. And not only I think TKO is getting sick of this, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, a person on the board, one of the people that's getting sick of this, I think Triple H is over it too. I honestly think Triple H is over it too. He hasn't retweeted. Do you understand how easy it is to retweet Crackdown? Look, click copy, then you hit this, click paste. 2 buttons, his favorite buttons. You haven't retweeted anything about Crackdown, but it's supposed to be epic? Nah, I gotta holla at bro, man. Hold on, man. Bro. How is SD? Hold on, let me use the tag. How was Smackdown supposed to be epic? You didn't retweet Anything. It's just a question, and I'm asking respectfully. I ain't saying nothing disrespectful or nothing. It's just a question, y'all. It's just a question. Since he like Damian Priest and Spider-Man, let me throw Batman in there. How was Crackdown supposed to be epic? You didn't retweet anything about the show. Nothing. I cannot believe this. Let's just hit it one more time.
La 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 lazy Levesque. The booking is poo. Oh, Parliament.
You couldn't retweet nothing, dog. I am completely. I guarantee y'all. I give it 18 months. I don't think he's gonna be here. I think he's over it. I think WWE is over it. There's no way you don't retweet anything about the show. There's no way you don't. How are we supposed to care? That is wild, dog. He flew to Saudi Arabia and he straight didn't show up to Crackdown. That's crazy, dog. I can't believe he said that. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. Lazy Levesque is goated. Yeah, dog. He is goated, man. The greatest of all time. The greatest sleeper of all time. Man, this is crazy. Oh, man. We got fearfully confident with the hub and the dub. Tommaso Ciampa said from signing to presentation, ring music, and debut was 36 hours. He showed his vision board for Psycho Killer to Tony Khan, and Tony said yes to all of it. Gargano is going to be punished for Ciampa leaving. Nah, that's funny. Yo, Fearfully Confident. You seen the same interview I seen, bro. Yo, look, Fearfully Confident. Good looking for the 20, but look. It's crazy you said that because I got that. Oh, what is going on? Damn, dog. I had that in my jaw. Well, I'll find it again. I had that in my bookmarks. Tommaso Ciampa, his interview. But I seen that same interview you seen, bro. And yeah. I agree 100%, bro. I agree 100%, man. Oh, my man Freeze Hollywood in the building. I usually be seeing him in the videos. He showed up for a Bobby Monsoon. Nah, my man Freeze Hollywood been here for a minute, bro. I think Freeze Hollywood been here. Damn. He might have been here when I only had like 1,000 subscribers or something. Shout out Freeze Hollywood, bro. He usually in the YouTube comments. The Rock daughter left. Raves exposed creative. Social media cooking Triple H. The walls are closing in on Big No. Nah, facts. Shout out Free. I gotta throw the bomb for my man Freeze Hollywood, man. That's my man. OZ said la lazy Levesque. Nah, that's a fact, bro. The walls are closing. Break the walls down. Close the walls down. It's closing in, dog. It's closing in, man. And I honestly, and I ain't gonna cap to y'all. I ain't even gonna act like Triple H is. I don't think I'm not even about to sit here and act like Triple H is fighting for his job or if he cares, dog. The dude doesn't care. Triple H doesn't care. I honestly don't think he cares, dog. Yeah, it's over, bro. Yo, bro. I see people. I already know that you got bots out there, right? That saying Bobby Monsoon. You keep saying the stadium was empty, but dog, no, you see the beginning of Crackdown. You see how many people was on there? Can anyone explain this to me? Somebody explain this one then. This is the middle of the show. Do y'all understand this is about to be AJ Styles' last Crackdown? He goes like this he could have went to an indie show and went like this and got a bigger pop than this. AJ Styles is being jobbed out his last this is how his career's ending. They don't want none. They don't want none. They don't want... Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Bobby Monsoon. I'm thinking... Yo. Oh man. Ooh. Man, I ain't gonna lie. Think about his theme music, y'all. Y'all know Bobby Monsoon. I gotta remix it. What is AJ Styles' theme music? They don't want none. They don't want none. Oh, Paul Levesque. He don't want none. He don't want none. He don't want none. Dog, you're done after tomorrow. He had you on your last crackdown ever. They don't want none. They don't want none. Yeah, obviously they don't. Nobody's in the crowd. AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. Oh, I mean the comical one. The comical one. AJ Styles, a first ballot Hall of Famer. I love AJ Styles. Maybe, y'all, think about it. Maybe AJ Styles is like, think about this. What if AJ Styles retired from WWE? He retires at the Rumble, right? So he gonna show up to TNA. We got February, March, April. They probably give AJ Styles a non-compete clause for 90 days. If that. Maybe his contract is up, and maybe he got the same situation with Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa went to AEW at 36 hours or 48 hours, and it took a day or two. He didn't have the non-compete clause. What if AJ Styles don't got that non-compete clause? Sometimes we hear about contracts, sometimes we don't. Think about it. If AJ Styles, you mean this dude loves wrestling. This not a guy that wrestles for money. Some of us out here don't do everything for money. Trust me. Some of us out here actually do what we do for a passion. Some of us I know some of y'all out there might draw, might do stuff, and you're doing it for absolutely free, and you'll do it till you'll get put in a grave or put in somewhere where you get cremated for the rest of your life, absolutely free, because it's a passion of yours. Whether you play ball, you play football, basketball, you don't got to be in the NBA to pick up that basketball, bro. Whether you like working out, whether you like teaching, whether you like helping people, being in the medical field, whether you like learning, dog. Some people do stuff for passion. It's not always about money. AJ Styles, I got him as a person, dog. That TKO, you can't throw him no billions of dollars and sit here and job his company out. You want me to tap out the goof at the Rumble? Cool. See you at AEW though. Kyle Fletcher versus AJ Styles the last year. Ricochet versus AJ Styles. Okada, Takeshita. I could keep going on. Swerve, Ospreay. Ciampa, Tommaso Ciampa. Let's get that 1 year. Then let Tony Khan send AJ. You thought Sting was fire? Watch Tony Khan send AJ Styles off like a legend should be sent off. I'm a WWE guy. I keep saying it. I'm just disgruntled. I would love to see AJ Styles end his career at WWE. But who was he gonna fight his last career? Johnny Gargano? Come on, bro. There's almost nobody for him to fight. CM Punk a ballot hall dog. He can't, bro. CM Punk is done, bro. Randy Orton is fire, but come on, bro. Who wants to see Randy Orton versus AJ Styles all over somebody like Will Ospreay, Okada? Who wants to see that? Yo, Freeze said they relied on 65-year-old Y2J, Bobby. Yo, this a fact, bro. And I honestly, bro, Freeze. Y2J not coming, bro. People keep arguing me. Yo, you ask me, he's not coming, dog. I don't think bro coming. Why? Yo, this is the problem, y'all. The build up to Royal Rumble is so bad. I don't care what surprise you have. It's not going to cut it. It's not. You could bring Karrion Kross. You could bring Y2J. I guarantee the only person I'm going to be happy to see is Bianca Belair. And even though we all know she's coming, that's the only person I'm going to be happy to see. If Bianca Belair doesn't show up tomorrow at the Royal Rumble, you're going to get a very angry and annoyed Bobby Monsoon. You're going to get that anyway. But it will be amplified. It will be on steroids if I don't get if you don't give me Bianca Belair, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of happy to see AJ Styles go out tomorrow, bro. I don't like how he's going out. But if he turns around and if he goes to TNA, then you get the match with Mike Santana, and he has his last year at TNA. Then he goes to bro, AJ Styles, please, bro. The wrestling gods, I hope you're hearing me out there, please. Give AJ Styles 6 months in AEW. It's still time. Even if he has a 90-day non-compete clause, cool. I'm not tripping. I'll wait till April, May. Can you imagine AJ Styles in London at All In? Do you understand? What? Do you understand AJ Styles last year at London and All In? Oh my God, bro. Please. I'm going to be happy if he leaves this company and goes to AEW, TNA, or whatever, dog. Because this is like, if it's me, I'm not. Why would I have AJ Styles come out there to 20 people? And they don't want none, dude. They don't want none, dude. They don't want none in front of a whole. This is mental abuse. Your song is saying they don't want none, and you're going like this in front of 20 people. Who wouldn't want to retire? Yeah, I guess they don't want none no more. This is a spit in the face to AJ Styles. This is the last time he was on Crackdown. Somebody said, Paul Levesque, get your ass all out. They don't want him. They don't want him. They don't want... Yo, I might gotta take that. That's gotta fire. They don't want him. Yo, nah, hold on. Who said that, bro? I might gotta take that, bro. Oh my God. Oh damn. I gotta miss that, dog. I gotta figure out who said that, man. They don't want him. Oh no, my man Mufu said that. Let me take a picture of that. If I say that, I gotta give you credit for that. Nah, that was hilarious. They don't want him. They don't want him. Dude, they don't want him, dude. They don't want him. Nick Khan, Paul Levesque, they don't want him. They don't want him. They don't want him. Oh my God, dog. That is crazy. Oh my God, dog. Oh yeah, Gregory said it. Yo, nah, all right, nah, that's hilarious, bro. Should be TNA instead of AEW. Perfect storybook ending. Yo, the Innovator. I am mad at being TNA instead of AEW. Just let me. If it's gonna be TNA instead of AEW, let's get that in December. Let me get 6 months of AEW. Oh, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Think about it. If he has a 90-day clause, April, May, he'll be out of that. And then let me get June, July, August, September, October, November. Let's get that AEW. December, he has a match with Leon Slater, Mike Santana. Then he ride off in the sunset. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at him retire. If he wants the right retirement, though, he'll go with Tony Khan. If he wants a retirement that he wants to book, because Tony Khan is actually sitting down, collaborating with the wrestlers, because we heard it from Tommaso Ciampa, and it's not about letting the prisoners run the asylum, or it's not about having wrestlers have creative control. No, it's not about that. It's a word called collaboration that WWE doesn't know about. They haven't even heard the word. The only words they know is epic, click, copy, click, paste. Awesome. This is awesome. They don't know the words collaborate. When you collaborate with some of these wrestlers, when you sit down and actually hear their ideas and just give it a chance. If it doesn't work, cool, it doesn't work. But for you not to even give any chances to any type of creative direction with a lot of these wrestlers is sad, man. Oh, damn, my man Dan. I missed Dan's super chat. Hold on. Oh, my man Dan's in the building. Good looking for the 5, Bob. Bobby was the best sleeper. Gunther, Roddy Piper's $1 million, Apollo Beck and Gorilla. Even Roman is tired of. Oh my God, that's hilarious, man. Good looking for the 5, man. I ain't gonna lie. I got Paul Levesque though, man. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I got Levesque sleeping. But yo, Dez, did you see the production crew? Did you see? I don't know if Dez got in here late, y'all, man. Yo, did you see the production crew, Dez, man? They're sleeping in the truck, man. They let you know that Braun Breaker's gonna be the #1 entrant coming out, man. So, man, it's the sleeping syndrome continues in WWE. Oh yeah, who collaborates? The Don Callis. Yeah, the Don Callis family, the king of the collaborations, man. Seriously. My man King said, "Did you see Roman slander the creative team and their yeah, we played that in the beginning, King, bro. Facts. Denny said Triple H can't stop glazing Gunther. You know why? Gunther is his only. Yo, this is the thing. This is the reason why Triple H can't stop glazing Gunther. This is his only project that he's gonna be able to say, "Oh no, I built him from the ground up." This is the only guy he's gonna be able to say that to. I built Gunther from the ground up. That's the only guy. That's why he's pushing Gunther so hard. That's why he's pushing this guy so hard, dog. John Cena, Goldberg, now AJ Styles. This is a joke, dog. This dude has not. Gunther is fire. But also, you already ruined him when he lost to Sami Zayn at WrestleMania 40. I would have had. Yo, dog. Oh my God. I wouldn't have done that. He lost to Jey Uso, WrestleMania 41, and he tapped out to a guy that doesn't do the sleeper. Now we're supposed to have him as some legend killer. It's just, no, bro. No. Standard still out there. I know Paul Levesque be waking up in that dumbass Gunther thing. Yo, Standard Stone. That's probably Paul. He said, Triple H be waking up the Gunther theme every morning. I guarantee that's his ringtone, man. Hey, what's up, man? Dog, this is bull ringtone Gunther entry, man. It's just like, come on, bro. Gunther fire, bro, but come on, dog. Like, no one's believing that crap, man. Yo, Triple GPT said, man. Hold on. Let me. Can y'all believe this, bro? You could tell Triple H been watching a lot of Bobby Monsoon, man. Well, why you say that, Bobby Monsoon? What's his name? Bah! They literally took the TikTok sound joint. Bah! That should be his entry music. Dog, why is this? You mean to tell me you could fit Finn Balor, but you fit Fod? This is the most, dog, what? How does Oba Vinny gets 100,000 vignettes before he even shows his face at the Royal Rumble, but we got in the building? Watch this dude get booked like the next big thing. Watch him have a face-to-face with Brock Lesnar. Watch! Dog, I hollered at Chris Collins, bro. Winner of the Royal Fumble. Dog, Chris Collins, dog, this dude is heavy in it. Yo, I think I asked you this before. Have you heard of this dude? If Chris Collins haven't heard of you, bro, there is no way on the face of this earth you have done anything in the indie scene, bro. Nothing. Have you heard of this bull, bro? Felicia said, who's this? We're supposed to take Austin Theory serious, too. Like he was a job in a Grayson Wall. Nah, that's a fact. You're nasty work. Bobby, if they put him in the intro, I'm done with WWE. Never. Yo, Chris Collins said never in his life he heard of this guy. Yo, it's just like, oh my, you have done no work on the indies, but you're in the Royal Rumble. In what universe does this happen except for the WWE universe? Then you're at the Royal Rumble kickoff. Nobody knows this. It's not wrong. Nothing's wrong with nobody knowing you. We all have to build our name up. We all have to do what we have to do to try to get our name and get some clout. But dog, this is obviously a play from the Saudis. This is damn near, this is kind of like something like paoli. Like, you know how when it's illegal to get the radio to play your songs or whatever like that. Or if I'm not mistaken, like, dog, how is it legal for them to pay WWE to have this guy in the Royal Rumble? This is not how you get somebody over. You're at the Royal Rumble kickoff for what? For what? This is it's amazing how much WWE has completely sold out, dog. They completely sold out. Follow what? WWE is just reaching. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Saudi is ramming. Yo, oh my God. Yo, time to play the game. This dude says Saudi is ramming WWE. No, that's hilarious. Because it's true, dog. Ramming WWE, bro. Bad. I don't understand how, bro. I wonder what the price was to get him there, bro. This is crazy, dog. It's no way. It's just no way, bro. Yeah, man. We'll see what's gonna happen, man. I just man. I just cannot believe this, dog. We're really about to do this, man. Oh, I missed a week super chat. All right, hold on. MF smell like see, yo, that's crazy, bro. He's well known in Saudi TV. Come on. Oh, he is? I know he used to do arm wrestling, but come on, man. Wink says, I feel like during AJ's entire entrance, the old guard used his talent to continue to try to stay relevant. Jarrett, Uso, Flair. I feel like AJ's entire career, the old guard used his talent to... Oh, yeah, facts. Facts, man. AJ Styles, man. It's just... Damn, bro going out. I can't believe bro going out like this, dog. Like this. Then you don't have... I don't understand how you don't got this guy. You didn't put Trick... Why wasn't Trick Williams on Crackdown? Oh, they had him in a backstage segment doing an interview. Dog, he should have came... You cannot let up on Trick Williams' momentum, especially when you're one of the best guys on this show. Look, this dude is a star. How isn't he on? How doesn't he come out and cut a promo? How don't you know that that's 100 times important than the crap storyline you had from Fraxium? Than the crap storyline you're doing with Ilya Dragunov and Miz. We would have much like a Trick promo. Everybody saying whoop that Trick. Him coming out there. And I honestly think Lash Legend needs to leave Nia Jax and start playing this. They should do this. They might as well. Trick Williams and Lash Legend, dog. Lash Legend taking his jacket off. Lash Legend still can wrestle. She can actually be. She's good enough to be the muscle kind of. Lash Legend doing a low blow, helping Trick win matches, dog. She's believable. Like, I could see it. Though they are dropping the ball, bro. They had him backstage cutting the interview. And this was one of the highlights of the joint, man. TrickWillie.com. How you don't have bro on the show? I don't understand it. He wore the lemon pepper steppers. He wore the lemon pepper steppers just to be on a backstage segment. It's like, come on, dog. Like, it's insane, bro. Oh, you know we got another one, y'all. Dog, this is, somebody needs to. Obafemi, another vignette? Another one? Yo, bro. He really better be booked. Like, I don't even know why I'm saying he better be, dog. Like, honestly, bro. Oh, man. How do you get out of being the vignette king, Oba Vinny? The vignette king, bro. Yo, did y'all see this? I wonder what happened with this, bro. Forget Obafemi, bro. I ain't gonna lie, dog. He's gonna have a fire entrance. Let's just hope he doesn't get thrown out the ring by somebody else. But yo, did y'all see this? I wonder what happened here. I wonder what happened here, dog. This match was a complete. This was a botch fest, bro. You got Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan fighting. You got Roxanne Perez. Like, I don't know. How do you get this random red spot on your face? Like, how does this even how does this much blood just randomly come here? Like, I don't know, man. Oba wins the Rumble tomorrow. That'll be fire, Gregory. First to be eliminated. I hope not. I have a question for WWE fans. Why do they keep putting Nia Jax's partner up with another from Lash Legend to Steph? Why do they keep putting Nia Jax's partner up with another? Oh, from Lash Legend to Tiffany Stratton, etc. Yeah, that's a good question, bro. Nia Jax always they say his makeup is face paint. You think? But why would they do face paint? This looked like a real spot. I mean, why would they do face paint? It just doesn't mean you just gonna randomly do face paint. And I wish I could play this match, because when you see the match, it looked like something was off. This match was so bad, dog. Oh my god, it was bad, man. It's cold outside. What show they been airing his videos on? I haven't seen any on Raw. I'm just fast forward. Nah, they've been airing them on Crackdown, man. They've been airing them on Raw too, but yeah, mainly Crackdown, man. God, this is bad, man. Seriously, dog. Let me see what else we got, man. This is, God, man. I don't even know. Like, oh yeah. We got some other news too. Hold on, let me see if I can find it, man. Before I get on up out of here, man. It's definitely some other things I wanted to cover. Damn, let me see if I can find it, man. Damn, I don't know what happened to my Yo, it seems like my bookmarks wasn't getting saved. Hold on, give me a second, y'all. Let me try to find this, bro, because people like to ignore. Hold on, people like to ignore certain stuff. I meant to bring this up. All right, hold on. Let me see. I think they got it on this joint. Let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. AEW didn't release their viewership last week. I was mad when I got off live because as soon as I got off, I like literally forgot to bring this up because I meant to say, bro, come on, like I want AEW to be transparent about the numbers. I couldn't find their numbers last week, but they were saying it was 300,000 last week. Last week Dynamite, it was solid, but it wasn't like, you know what I mean? It wasn't nothing too crazy. And I wish they would have released their numbers last week because this week they got well over 600,000, 653,000. Incredible jump. And I think if they released that 300,000 last week and you double your numbers this week, it shows how much of a draw Andrade and Swerve was. It shows how much of a draw the Psycho Killer Tommaso Ciampa was. And towards the end of this show, we're going to go over Tommaso Ciampa interview. Incredible interview, man. Shout out to the guy who shot it. I gotta pull it up actually. Shout out to the guy who shot that interview, man. Incredible interview by Tommaso Ciampa. Him just explaining how he got the AEW. You know what I mean? And his creative direction for the Psycho Killer. Tommaso Ciampa, he says that, dog, what he did at NXT 2018 is gonna be nothing close to what he's about to do at AEW 2026. If you ask me, I think he's whatever he said, dog. He said he had a vision board. Somebody said it in the chat. Hold on, was it him? Oh, hold on, I missed this super chat. Yo, Bobby, what's up? Yo, good look at Handsome Double D for the $10. SmackDown's always ass. I don't even bother. Matt Cardona signed up. Oh no, I actually read this. All right. Matt Cardona, he signed up. He did a vision board. I think he showed it to Tony Khan. Tony Khan seemed to be sold. Tomorrow on Collision, I feel like he will be winning the TNT Championship. If he doesn't, right? If he doesn't, we're gonna see the first step of Tommaso Ciampa and whatever incredible arc he has planned. I guarantee, dog. I said this when he first got to AEW. If you listen to my streams, you know I said this, dog. I guarantee Tommaso Ciampa is going to, his run with AEW will be one of the best runs we'll ever see, dog. It would be one of the best runs. It'll be equivalent to when Swerve Strickland jumped over to AEW, Tony Storm jumped over to AEW. Tommaso Ciampa will be a part of them people that jumped over to AEW. Then we'll see a level of displayed that will eclipse a lot that we've seen before, dog. Anything he done in the 10 years, including the 2018 run he had at NXT Black and Gold. 653,000. That's a good number. We're not even including Max. I don't even like talking about Max because they don't release their numbers. But 653,000. This episode of Crackdown, we might be in the 800s. I wouldn't be surprised if we're at 898,000. Man. If this keeps going up, dog, Dynamite is going to beat Crackdown. I could see Dynamite getting to 1 million. I could see Dynamite getting over 1 million. The thing is this, y'all. Tony Khan, the show he had last week, I know you can't always have superstars like Tommaso Ciampa come, but the show, just the flow of the show, the storytelling, you know what I mean? I just feel like that was such a good show last week, bro. We need that, we need that type of level of stuff. If it's not Tommaso Ciampa, it got to be something. We got to be leaving Dynamite talking about something every week, dog. And then, you know what I mean? I think they could reach that 1 million. I think they can, dog. They're creeping up, man. He dubbed himself Psycho Killer, going after Mox, Fletcher, Darby, Scapegoat, Jack Ricochet. Damn. This gonna be fire, dog. I think that's fire. I think that's fire. We're gonna see a different level of this dude, bro. Slowly catching up. Triple H can't even fill seats. He can never get that many. Nah, that's a fact. That's of AEW sickos in a bed, bro. What are the stories at AEW? Dave Calloway said, bro, what are the stories? Now look, Dave. We could start off right here. We could start off. Swerve Strickland, Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega, he's been gone for a minute. He's coming back, has squash matches here and there. He's on MJF head. Hangman Adam Page, Swerve Strickland, they're all on MJF head. MJF, the Triple B champion. He's the top of the line. Everybody on his head trying to get at the champion. You got Tommaso Ciampa, the Psycho Killer. The story tells itself. Got screwed over in WWE. Everyone know he's been booked as a complete jobber in WWE. He comes back the Psycho Killer. He comes back with the music. He comes back with the fire. Comes back with the gimmick. The Don Callis family. Don Callis family. Trying to do everything to keep people like Kenny Omega from rising to the top. You know, we just had the tag team match. We tried to get the tag team titles, but you know what happened with Davis and Doyle. My man Doyle, he got injured. Speaking of the Don Callis family, you got Takeshita. You got Okada. Building up their storylines for the matches. You got Kyle Fletcher in the middle of their whole thing. Okada apologizing. Kyle Fletcher, you know what I mean? He's pissing Takeshita off. They might got a fade in a triple threat match. You got John Moxley going babyface. The Death Riders were supposed to put the knife in his back. The Death Riders still might put the knife in his back because they probably not feeling that he went babyface. Who knows? Dave, I hear what you're saying. There's a lot of critiques. We could nitpick a lot of stuff, man, but you got Kenny Omega and Andrade going on Dynamite this Wednesday. Andrade, when he first come back, when the botch happened, then they had him on the non-compete clause. Remember, he attacked Kenny Omega when he first came back. Now he got to face Kenny Omega. What's the storyline with that? Kenny Omega has been undefeated since he came back. Andrade undefeated somebody's got to eat the loss. Bro, fire. Fire. Now, I understand. Now, is everything perfect? No. Everything's not perfect. But when we want to compare, or, yeah, man, if you ask me what the storylines are, and that's just off the top of my head, it's stuff I'm definitely missing. I'm not even talking about Chris Statlander or Willow Nightingale. Because even though you could say stuff like that, oh, man, Chris Statlander just put the knife in the back of Willow Nightingale. Now, why are they best friends? I can understand that. I can understand stuff like that. AEW storyline's better than WWE. AEW, we're the best wrestler. Okay, AEW is fire. Sometimes they should really try to compete more with WWE. Yeah. These are a lot of storylines on this guy. Hold on. These a lot of stories going on. This guy is dry. Yeah, man. I feel if you got criticism, I can see. But yeah, man. I could point out. I could make a definitely compelling argument, and this is just off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure I'm missing some things, you know, man. But I like what AEW is doing, especially if we're gonna compare AEW to WWE. If you ask me, there is zero comparison. And oh damn, actually the numbers came out last week. Okay, the numbers came out last week. So this was the numbers last week of Dynamite, 498. And this was a light, you know what I mean? This was a cool Dynamite. It was decent, but I wasn't, you know what I mean? I even said this is not one of the best shows that, yeah, man, I've ever seen. But still, 498. Kevin Knight versus Swerve Strickland, yeah, man. They was putting out that the numbers was 300. It was actually, according to WrestlePeers, it was 498. So, you know what I mean? I definitely think they got some things going on that's interesting. Remember, we haven't even talked about Will Ospreay yet. We haven't even talked about Will Ospreay yet, dog. All right, let me see what else is let me see what else is going on, man. Everyone's CM Punk. All right, Kenny Omega. I was at that Dynamite Live. Damn, for real. Vinnie Mac in the building. What's up, bro? There's a difference with criticism and following a grift. AEW has way more stories than Brawl. Brawl AEW wall. Slow climb. They'll get there. Cheers to AEW, Bobby Bossy. Yeah, man. It's like, oh, my man. Dave said LOL. no, I respect Dave. What's the name? Because you can nitpick anything. I definitely understand that part of it. But yeah, man. Especially if you're not watching every week, then yeah, man. Because when I first started watching AEW, I'm like, bro, what? A lot of stuff ain't make sense, but yeah, man. I started putting some of the pieces together, man. Kevin Nash says, man, dog, I don't know what this guy is gonna do. I don't even want him to. See, this is I mess with Kevin Nash, bro. Cause this is Triple H, man. Remember, Kevin Nash and Triple H are friends, dog. But Kevin Nash, he keep it real. He'll say when creative sucks. He'll say, CM Punk should have put a shirt on. People like Kevin Nash, when I hear his take, I'll be like, all right, man, me in the chat is not tripping. We're not being negative Nancy's, like people would like to say, dog. If it's fire, I'm going to put it over. I'm going to put something over that's fire. I don't care what nobody think. Like when SummerSlam, the scam of the century, I thought the ending of SummerSlam both nights was kind of fire. Brock Lesnar coming back. Seth Rollins pulled the rules. I was like, dog, this is fire. If it's trash, it's trash. John Cena ended the way he did. It was garbage. But Kevin Nash, he thought it was cool. And actually, when he gave his point of why he thought it was cool, I could understand that. But I still think it was trash. But when people like Kevin Nash speak, we got to remember, Kevin Nash is a part of one of the greatest moments. You got to think. People like to say what they want about Kevin Nash. Do you understand that, dude? When we talk about wrestling history, the Monday Night Wars, it's arguable that without Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, see, you had to, if anyone in the chat was there, they know exactly what I'm talking about, dog. Hold on. This is why Kevin Nash, and everything he say, not everything, but when Kevin Nash speak, you always got to listen because of this. If you're a real wrestling, not real wrestling fan, because some of y'all are real wrestling fans, but y'all just wasn't born around this time. Everyone knows when we seen Kevin Nash and Scott Hall on Nitro, that is a feeling that we'll never get ever in wrestling again. Because it was so far from, like, what? Yo, remember, it wasn't the internet. It wasn't like, we didn't know about contracts. We couldn't go on Twitter. We couldn't go online. Dog, people barely had computers to even see, to even know about any of this stuff, dog. We're like Kevin Nash and Scott Hall's on a, dog. We never seen nothing like this. Then they keep talking about the third man. It's Kevin Nash and Scott Hall were the pillars of telling that story. People want to say stuff about Scott Hall because he was battling a drinking problem. Dog, we all got our own separate problems, bro. Shout out to Scott Hall, man. Like, man, I miss Scott Hall. Razor Ramon. What? Some people think Kevin Nash is a podcaster or he's a YouTuber. No, he's one of the pillars of the Monday Night Wars going on. He came on Nitro, dog. Oh my God, they kept saying the third man wound up being Hulk Hogan, dog. Are you serious? Are you serious? It was Kevin Nash that Hulk Hogan can't pull this off without Kevin Nash, y'all. We taking a ride back for a second. Cause I'm explaining to you, and I'm saying all of this because I'm explaining why it's important. People like Kevin Nash, when he speak, why it's important to listen. This is not a guy that booked. This is a guy that was a part of this. Of course, when he booked stuff, it was bad, and he had his down moments when he was doing booking and he did some BS. But you can't, dog. This guy is part of some of the most important moments of professional wrestling. Hulk Hogan doesn't pull this off without Kevin Nash and Scott Hall telling a story. So now we go back to 2026 when we have this guy saying the same thing that we all been saying in the chat. Finn Balor has been not underutilized, very underutilized. He's being nice. Finn Balor has been buried 60 feet deep. Then people keep saying, yo, he's probably not going to come in the Royal Rumble. He's going to come as the Demon as the Royal Rumble. I don't want him to come as the Demon as the Royal Rumble. Dog, just imagine we haven't seen the Demon in years. Then he gets thrown over the top rope. If anything, bro, dog, just wait till your contract expires, leave WWE, go to AEW like everybody else is, and then do that character. I don't even want to see it in WWE anymore, because if the Demon comes out, then he gets thrown over the top rope. Now, what do we do that for? Finn Balor has been booked like a complete jobber. That's why him going against CM Punk on Raw, it made no sense. That's why I bring up Kevin Nash history, dog. Because it's easy for people to say, well, you're a YouTuber. You never been in a ring. You don't know what you're talking about. Well, you're in the comments or you're in the chat. Y'all don't know what you're talking about. And that's a load of crap. That's like saying Stephen A. don't know nothing about basketball. Skip Bayless don't know nothing. I hate when people say that. You sound stupid. We could give you somebody that was in a wrestling ring could give you a certain perspective of the craft and the product. Somebody that never was in a wrestling ring but was a fan their whole life could give you another perspective of the product. This is why the chat, the people in the comments, this is why, dog, I would never, if I'm y'all, dog, and you know me, bro, I'm never letting somebody use that as a reason to invalidate what I gotta say, dog. You sound stupid. If I had no idea what I'm talking about, if these people in the chat had no idea what they're talking about, dog, other people will be saying it. Like if I'm saying stuff like, man, this episode of Crackdown was the best I ever seen, it'll be obvious that I don't know anything about professional wrestling. Shout out to Kevin Nash, dog, because he's a close friend of Triple H, but he's not going to hold his tongue, dog. And I actually think he is holding his tongue. Some of this stuff is just so trash, he has no other choice but to call it out. If he wasn't friends with Triple H, my God. Imagine what he will be saying, how bad this dude is doing. New generation, good looking for the 5. I can't take Kevin Nash seriously after. Yo, new generation, come on, bro. He did the finger pointer dude, bro. He did that. But you still can't take away, bro. That's Kevin Nash, bro. We can't take away one of the pillars. We can't erase history. Yo, new generation. Bro, new generation. We can't erase history. We can't erase history, new generation. Yo, people could make an argument. Shawn Michaels desperate at this time. Shawn Michaels, he would have been Shawn Michaels without Diesel, but him having that bodyguard, him having Diesel put him over that much more. The gimmick was working, but what he got with Diesel, it elevated it. It elevated it, bro. Shawn Michaels had the bodyguard, dog. This was fire, bro. This was, at this time, dog, Shawn Michaels needed this. He needed this desperately, bro. Now, I'm not saying he wouldn't have got over without it. Shawn Michaels was Shawn Michaels back then. He would have got over without it, yeah, man. But with it, it's just like, because we never seen that before. Shawn Michaels, and I'm going to tell y'all, my favorite team of all time was the Rockers, bro. The Rockers was my favorite. The Rockers, not even my favorite team. The Rockers was my first team I ever laid eyes on. I was probably like 2 or 3 years old. And I'm like, wow, they're cool. They had the colors and stuff. And I'm like, yo, the Rockers was my favorite team. When Shawn Michaels kicked Marty Jannetty, like literally, I could be on live and I could shed a tear right now in front of y'all, bro. It broke my heart when Shawn Michaels kicked Marty Jannetty, bro. It broke my heart. This right here, I would never forget this day. This was like one of the worst days of my life. Shawn Michaels kicking Marty Jannetty, throwing him through the glass at Brutus Beefcake barbershop segment. I would never forget that. So I'm saying that to say I hated Shawn Michaels, bro. When he got the bodyguard, I was like, oh my God, this dude's a monster. Shawn Michaels about to get over. Yo, was y'all tapped in on this, bro? Heartbreak. Notice Stone Cold never said one thing about Triple A. Nah, that's a fact. Kicked them through the glass, Midnight Express. They sure could wrestle. Yo, bro, they were the first high flyers. Marty Jannetty, Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels stabbed him in the back. Kevin Nash, Shawn Michaels did the Heartbreak Kid. Then he had, I think Cherie was his manager. Then Kevin Nash come through as his manager. Man, y'all gonna get me in my old bad, man. The barbershop segment. Jay Swiss says 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. WWE Crackdown theme produced by Disney. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6. Yo, I can't believe Crackdown got a twerking song. That shit is crazy, bro. But yeah, man, like, yeah, dog. Bro has been heavily it's sad what happened to Penn Balor, man. I can't. They're actually calling him Penn Balor. That's the crazy thing. I'm gonna bust it up with the chat, but before I get out of here, man. Oh my God, bro! Like, why are we doing this, bro? Why are we doing this?
For over 20 years. Momentum is a hard thing to get in this company. I've been at this grind for over 20 years. I'm done chasing. I'm done chasing.
Yo, let me know in the chat, who believes this guy? I've been at this grind over 20 years. I'm done chasing. The sound is paying for me to win. Parliament. He's put me to win. Dog, who believes this guy? Your voice all cracking, dog. Put some bass in your voice. Say that with your chest.
Momentum is a hard thing to get in this company. I've been at this grind for over 20 years. I'm done chasing. I'm done chasing. Now I'm doing it. Saudi Arabia. Next week at the Royal Rumble. It's over. It's over. It's happening now.
Dog, I'm like, I'm just dreading like, why? Dog, you didn't earn it, Sammy. You put work in. What momentum you had? What momentum are you talking about, dude? You're fresh off of a feud with the MFTs. You're fresh off of a U.S. title storyline that had the U.S. Open Challenge that had no storyline. There's no momentum. Look how easy this was for him. Look, y'all. When you see MJF fighting and he got the white wrap on around his head, it usually be dead. It usually be dirty, bloody. He wrapped the white thing around his hand before his match. And look, it's clean. It's like a fresh pair of white-on-white Air Force G Fazos. Clean as toilet paper. You have put no work in. You're barely breaking a sweat. What momentum are you talking about?
It's a hard thing to
what grind? Look at his beer belly. Look at that. Dog, what grind? Look at that. What grind? The only grind you've been on, it looks like KFC, Popeyes, Wingstop, Wendy's, Burger King, Chili's, Five Guys, Panda Express, Chipotle, Chick-fil-A. That seems like the only grind you've been on. Raising Cane's, In-N-Out, Mickey D's, Jersey Mike's, Burger King, PF Chains is the only grind this guy's been on for over 20 years. Sami Zayn is about to be undisputed champion. His belly is hanging below his what? It's like, dude, have you ever heard of the tricep extension? Bicep curls, bench press, deadlifts, squats. The gym is not for everybody. I don't even care. But you want the undisputed championship. I never seen a wrestler get done a match and his hand wraps are this white. Yo, Chris Collins, you feel me, bro? Have you ever seen hand wraps this white after you're getting done a match? MJF joints be dirty as hell, bro. Your dog, you are barely even, dog, you don't even got sweat in them. They're fresh. They don't have one mark on them. This was supposed to be a fight to get a shot at the Undisputed Championship. He has no type of evidence he even was in a match at his hand, dog. Never. Finn Balor contract ends in 2029. It's over. If Finn Balor contract ends in 2029, just I don't even want to see you in AEW at that point. Just retire, bro. This dude Sami Zayn is crazy, bro. So we got the Royal Rumble next tomorrow, man. We got, God, dog, this just sucks, bro. My wife's shirts are sweaty after the gym. Not that white. No, this is a fact, bro. Dog, you go walk down a street and get more dirt on your white and wear these hair. Dog, they're white. It doesn't take much to get dirt on them. It's just like, dog, man. Yeah. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Jelly Roll, Belly Roll. Championship. The Loyal Bubble. Drew's in danger. Yeah, dog. Drew. You know what will be fire? If Drew completely destroys this guy in front of Saudi Arabia. That will be fire. That will be fire. That will be fire, man. It'll be a curveball. You've been on a grind for 20 years, dog. You did not earn. I mean, I can't. Dog, you know what's crazy? I love Sami Zayn, bro. That's the thing, y'all. I love Sami Zayn, bro. I felt like I seen Sami Zayn grow. You know what I mean? Through NXT to we be seeing these wrestlers grow. We really grow a connection with these wrestlers. Even though I be trolling Sammy, dog, Sammy my man, bro. Dog, not right now, bro. You was not booked good enough to actually, you know what I mean? To actually beat Drew McIntyre? Like, Come on, bro. This shit is crazy, man. Bobby Zayn, Sammy Hogan. If Sammy wasn't such a race grifter, I would take him more serious. Damn. Sammy says a job. It looks like above Drew McIntyre versus Big Bill. Yeah, that'd be fire. Yeah, man. I'm gonna get to this video, man. Like, God, man. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, man. We're looking like we're looking at a complete snooze fest. This was the worst build up for Royal Rumble I've ever seen in my life, bro. The worst. It's not even close, and man. Let's see what happens, man. Bro said it's going to be epic. Let's see what's going to be epic about this Royal Rumble, dog. If Braun Breaker comes out as the first entrance, I'm going to snap, dog. I'm going to snap if Braun Breaker comes out as the first entrance of this Rumble, dog. Like, God, my God. You really going to be that lazy? It's crazy, bro. So many possibilities. Blame Triple for all. Sami Zayn is the Montreal Canadiens mascot, no lie. I can't wait for the fall. I'll be locked in on Collision. Yeah, we gonna be. I'll be. Check me out on X because I'm gonna definitely be on X reviewing Collision. I'll be tapped in on that. Got to see what Chopper does. I wanted to go over that Chopper video. I'll probably bring it up in my video for tomorrow. You know, it's the same thing. I'm gonna still drop tomorrow morning, and yeah, man, we on it, bro. Megan Bay looked like a monster. Nah, that's a fact. Yo, imagine if Drew wins Sammy's dream. If Drew destroys Sammy's dream brutally, that'd be fire. That'd be fire, dog. That will be fire. But trust me, the Saudis, they paid for that new wrestler. They paid for a new stadium being built, dog. Tuh. Uh-oh. Hold on. I got one more thing I got to show y'all before I bounce. Jamaica. Good looking for the 5. I'm still baffled. WWE never took the opportunity to do TNA versus WWE when they still had Cena and Styles. Yeah, that would have been fire. The only thing about TNA versus WWE is, like, who else from TNA? You got Leon Slater, Mike Santana, the Hardy Boys versus AJ Styles. And, yeah, I mean, you know what? You could have had AJ Styles go over to TNA. You know what the problem was that, Jamaica? It was too much thinking. Bro. To do TNA versus WWE, it's too much. Joe Lee with the 5. Good looking. He says, Sami Zayn get on my nerves. His character is trash. His storylines are boring. He's not the underdog. Paul Levesque, what are you doing? Yeah, dog. Trash. Yo, my bad. I know I keep saying I'm about to bounce, but yo, we got one more thing. We forgot, y'all. We forgot, y'all. Royce Keys. If he comes in the Rumble, I will be pleasantly surprised. I will be interested. We will be seeing, yeah, man. Yo, if you ask me, I don't have him come in the Rumble. To get Royce Keys thrown over the rope, it better take every single superstar in that ring, bro. It better take Roman, Oba, Punk, Punk not in it. Roman, Oba, Cody, Randy. It better take everybody to get Royce Keys out of that ring. Jacob, because you're gonna kill his character if imagine if Ray Phoenix takes Royce Keys out the ring or something like that. Penta, Canadian Destroyer. Oh man, Rey Mysterio knocks him out the ring. Royce Keys, if he show up, I ain't gonna lie, that's gonna be fire. That's gonna be fire. How he's gonna be booked is gonna be very, very interesting. If he doesn't show up, I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be mad because damn, man. If bro don't show up, man, I'm not gonna be mad, dog. I'd rather them take their time with Royce Keys. This is a superstar, bro. This is a potential superstar, man. So I'm not mad if they take their time. I'm not mad if he played like how we just talked about Diesel and Shawn Michaels. I'm not mad if Royce Keys is the Diesel to a Trick Williams. I'm not mad if Royce Keys is a you know what I mean, is a Diesel to somebody like Logan Paul. Logan Paul kind of turned on the vision, but he's still a bad guy. Royce Keys is Logan Paul muscle. I'm not mad at that. But, man, I forgot about that, man. Does Chris Jericho show up tomorrow, Young Boss? No. Man, me in the chat was talking about it. A lot of people in the chat say he possibly could. I said he's still on AEW roster. People say now he possibly could. Tony Khan to do him the solid of not saying nothing. I said this on my last live. I don't see Chris Jericho showing up because he has a whole tour. He has a whole tour coming up. Look, I brought this up on my live the other day. No, I think it's this one. Look, he has a tour coming up in wherever this is in England. So not and even though this says February 6th, the Rumble is the 31st, right? February 6th, but he still has to do rehearsals. He still has to pack. He still has to get stuff going on. You mean to tell me Chris Jericho's about to be in Saudi Arabia on the 31st, fly back to the States, have 5 to 6 days to get ready to think about it? You're going to have Chris Jericho come back after all these years at the Rumble and completely miss a whole month of WWE TV programming? It makes zero sense. It makes sense for WWE because everything they do doesn't make sense. But for Chris Jericho, I don't see him doing that. Oh, yeah, shout out to, what's her name? Dog, the girl died, dog. Yeah, this was that girl, not that woman. Rest in peace to her. This was the woman off of Home Alone. She passed away, bro. The mom from Home Alone, man. She was fire. Yeah, it's unrealistic. Chris Jericho has a commitment, Bobby. Yeah. If he's on Collision, I'll mark it. Yo, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Yo, Rod. Oh, yeah, Rod in the building. What's up, bro? Yeah. Short. I mean, I was about to say Shorty. The woman passed, man. That's kind of sad. But yeah, Chris Jericho's out, man. It's 1 a.m. I'm about to get hop on this video, man. The tours will work. I doubt, man. You're not buying the King of Kings edition. Y'all not paying that $100 for the King of Kings? Man, that's BS, bro. Seriously, man. That's all or nothing for Triple H, but this is all or nothing for Triple H. Yeah, facts. It's all or nothing, man. It's definitely all or nothing, bro. She's a legend. Yeah, that's a fact. But yeah, I'm gonna get on out of here. I'm gonna put this video together for the morning. It's a lot. It's even some stuff I still didn't cover, like the Chopper interview and stuff like that, man. I might have more news in this video and just kind of fly through Crackdown. It's nothing to talk about with Crackdown. This is a complete circus act, like I always say, man. But shout out to the chat W stream. Remember, tomorrow we're gonna be right after the Royal Rumble, so it comes on at 2. So as soon as it's over, you know what I mean, I'll be going live, and honestly, hopefully we have something to talk about, man. It's funny to bid or whatever, but it gets redundant, dog. Like, give us something to talk about. Give us something positive, dog. Give us something. That's all we're asking for. It's already bad enough we got AJ Styles retiring how he is. It's already bad enough. We're going to have Sami Zayn. They basically paid for Sami Zayn to win. Give us a curveball, bro. Have Bianca Belair come out. Have somebody we never thought was going to win the Men's Royal Rumble win the Men's Royal Rumble. Put somebody over. do something other than sitting back and just going on autopilot, doing this Sesame Street booking you've been doing, dog. My God, bro. But, man, all y'all have a good night, man. It's Friday night. Like I always say, make sure if y'all out, make sure you make it home safe, man. It's been a long week, man, but we got Royal Fumble tomorrow, so we'll see how it is, man. But yeah, W stream, W for the chat. It's been love, man. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow, man. This is gonna be sad, man. I'll holler at y'all, man. Bobby Masu 215.